Hello and welcome to this video. This is a pick a card reading on who are you and what is your life story. Okay, so we are going to be looking at all the aspects of your life, your personality, your relationships, your career, and what is your highest spiritual goal even. So where will your life lead to? What will be your ultimate purpose of being here, right? So I don't mean to sound really heavy on this topic, but in general we are going to be getting a snapshot, if you may, about what your life is, how is it going to be, and how will it look like overall. All right, so we have three cards: blossoming abundance with the green aventurine crystal, adjacent possibilities with the moonstone crystal, and door to romance with the lapis lazuli crystal. So whichever card or crystal you feel the most drawn to, you can go ahead to that particular time stamp and watch your reading. If you feel drawn to more than two cards or crystals, you can take back multiple messages, and if you don't feel drawn to any of the card or crystal, you can just skip this video. So yes, take a deep breath, let go of all your expectations, ground yourself, and choose a pile or a card or crystal, and see you in your readings. Hello, pile number one or card number one. If you've chosen this blossoming abundance card with the green aventurine crystal, here is your reading. So we are going to be first taking a look at your personality, what kind of person you are, what are your expectations from life. And then a second part, we are going to be looking at your career, what kind of career is the best for you. Third, we are going to be looking at your relationships, more specifically romantic relationships or your marriages, spouses, those kind of things. And then in the final part, we are also going to be looking at a specific guardian angel for you. So who is your angel and what message does he have to give to you for your overall life? Okay, so let's begin first of all by understanding your personality then. Okay, so pile number one, what are you like? Who are you? Okay, let's see what these are. The King of Wands, amazing. The Sun in reverse and the Moon in reverse. Okay, this seems like really a stark contrast. You have like so many aspects to your personality. More specifically, I would say there are two opposite sides to your relationship. Okay, now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that it's too extreme or it's too moody, but the thing is, you have the power of both ends of the spectrum. Isn't that amazing? You are really, I feel, able to accustom and adapt to any situation and find your true power there and be a winner in any situation that looks like that. But I would say, with the Sun and the Moon reverse, what I'm also seeing here is that it's always a fight to find that expression. Yeah, so let's say you're in a difficult situation and you are definitely trying to find your self confidence, because the King of Wands definitely is like a fighter. Yeah, and he is the supreme authority. He has that courage to deal with any situation. But what I'm seeing here is that it's always like a struggle, it's always a fight to the finish with regard to any situation. And with the Moon in reverse also, what I'm seeing is that your mind can really mess up the things. Sometimes it can lead you into really difficult thought patterns, and it's a battle against the mind also. All right, and you're constantly trying to find a way out of things. It's really evident here. You can take it if it resonates, or you can just forget about it. But I'm also seeing some people who were born on the during the eclipse, during a solar or a lunar eclipse. So because what happens is the energies of the sun and the moon are really blocked in a way. Yeah, so it's always you're trying to find that sun, you're trying to find that moon, because both of them have their special importance in expressing our personality. It's always like you're struggling to find what that expression is, what the meaning is. And but however, you do have a lot of courage and passion and inspiration. Yeah, I'm seeing you as a very, very passionate person. Whether it is high or low, you definitely deal with it with by giving your 100%. And that's a really, really amazing personality trait that is coming out. Pile number one. All right, so given that you are already so courageous and passionate and inspirational even to the people around you, what kind of career path is your life story reflecting? Okay, so what is your career story? Okay, I see the Ace of Swords. All right, okay, then what else can we get about your career story? I have the Six of Swords. All right, and what is your career story? Pile number one. What's going on? And you have the World in reversed. Okay, again here what's happening, like with the Six of Swords and the World reverse, I feel like this is just like such a battle even with regard to the career. All right, you are always trying to explore. It seems like you're really multi-talented. Yeah, because it can happen, people who are born during an eclipse, or who are always trying to find out what the sun or the moon energies are, they're constantly trying different things before they can find that one true meaning to their life. So it seems like you have tried a lot of things but they haven't worked out, and you're trying to move on from them, and you definitely want a new beginning. Now what I'm also seeing here is there is not one specific career path suitable for you, right? Because the Swords is a very like airy energy, and your mind, your ideas, your thoughts can be scattered across multiple places. And that's not a wrong thing, because because you're multi-talented and you want to explore all of those talents, right? So I'm seeing here that you will do really good at whatever you put your mind and heart to. And even though that may not be like the one thing that will guarantee you your success or your career, right? But whatever activity you try, whatever experiment you do, whatever field you try to dip your toes in, you are going to enjoy that for a while. You're going to really try learning it and working on it for a while, and then you want to go on to the next thing. Yeah, like I said, it's like really fluctuating, really moving from one end to the other end. It's like you want to experience every damn thing in this universe. Pile number one, it's really, really, really captivating personality, I would say, and the way you deal with things. Okay, so career story, I would say that just enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy what you're doing, and wherever your path takes you, explore it and see what you can learn from it. Yeah, I wouldn't like try to put you in a box over here. That's what I'm saying. Okay, now let's see, with respect to your relationships, what is your life story? What is the relationship story? Pile number one, we have the Magician. Okay, we have the King of Cups. All right, and then we have the Four of Swords. All right. Okay, so with regard to relationships, what I'm seeing is you are a very, very charismatic personality, and people really feel drawn to you very easily, right? And you are really able to win people over with your charm and with your magic, literally, because you just give off those vibes that you're a very mysterious but at the same time very interesting person, because people just want to learn more and more about you. Okay, who is this person, what's going on with them, like, oh my god, they know so many things, and they have knowledge and experience across so many different fields, or so many different, maybe you lived in different countries, different places, or you just have the experience of sharing all the things that you went through. So all of that makes you very attractive to other people, right? And people will never get bored of you, right? But the thing is, with regard to your relationships, I'm seeing that because of you getting really emotionally invested in them, they may really drain out your energy. Okay, so and then, yeah, see, again, like, I'm seeing two different aspects over here, so typical of the sun and moon both coming up in the reading. So yeah, so on one hand, you really are influential, you influence people, you attract people, you enjoy spending time with them, all right, sharing experiences with them. But at the same time, oh my god, you feel so exhausted at the end of it, and you just want to go back home, lie down in your bed and cut off from everyone else. Yeah, because it becomes so emotionally draining for you just to even interact with people, your friends, or even being in a relationship. I feel like you need your space, and you need that a person in the relationship also to respect your boundaries. Yeah, and I feel, although that whatever relationship is destined for you, pile number one, is going to be such a balanced one, because that is what you really crave. Okay, it's not like you're cutting off or swearing off of relationships, but what is happening is you definitely want to find that balance of being at home however you are, right? When you are in a really high mood, high spirits, and you have all the pumped up energy, you have your partner also to experience it in the same way. And when you want to, like, really withdraw and take your time out, have your own space and rest and relax, your partner will understand that also. Yeah, so it seems like a very, very good balanced relationship. Yeah, so this is what the relationship story is for you, pile number one. Now, like I said, let's take a look at the angel cards. What is your ultimate true goal, right? What is your highest purpose, and what is your spiritual purpose, if I may add? And who is your guardian angel? I'm so excited for this. All right, so pile number one, maybe find the guardian angel for pile number one, and what message does their angel have to give to them? Okay, I see Archangel Camuel. All right, Archangel Camuel, I would say, is really around you, pile number one. He is there to bless your life, to change your life, because change is such an important part of your life, because there's so many things, like I said, that you like to try, to experiment, and to experience. So change is going to always be very, very prominent, and to help you sail through this change, you need like a grounding force. Yeah, otherwise, with all of that air energy and with this constant change, you may find yourself really unsettled, yeah, and very ungrounded. But you can call out to Archangel Camuel to help you channelize those energies, right? And also we have this a message over here: a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that change brings. So definitely, change, definitely, we don't always seek out change. Sometimes it is good to have a sense of routine, of security, but for you, pile number one, it's coming very naturally to you, that you always want to explore different things, like I said, and constantly keep changing the way you're working, the way you're looking at things, and the way you're experiencing your career, probably the way you're experiencing your relationships. Like I said, one time you want to be all like pumped up and party and all that, and the other time you just want to take a break and just relax. So it's like a very, very fluctuating kind of dynamic kind of energy that is surrounding you, pile number one. but Archangel Camuel can help you find the opportunities, the amazing, brilliant opportunities that every change is going to bring into your life. So that is really, really special for you. And also, not to forget this oracle card, blossoming abundance. All right, so you are always blossoming with abundance. Now, to blossom, you need to like start something fresh first of all. Yeah, so once a flower has bloomed, it's just a flower, like it cannot blossom further. So but you, on the other hand, pile number one, what I'm seeing with this card is you're constantly blossoming, constantly evolving, and that is bringing so much abundance, so much richness into your life. Yeah, even if that richness is about experiencing different situations, experiencing different people, certain challenges, whatever it is, your life seems like very, very, very rich. I mean, it's just so fantastic. You have all of the energies that you could encapsulate within your physical body, right? So that seems like a brilliant reading. I mean, I'm really like lucky to have taken out these cards for you, pile number one, and to have read these energies surrounding you. So whoever resonated with pile number one, do you mind leaving a comment down below so that I can connect with you on that energy level also? And I'm wishing you all the very best, wishing you lots and lots of change, growth, evolution, and blossoming abundance. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new here, please do consider subscribing to stay connected with more pick a card readings. See you in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this card, Adjacent Possibilities, or the Moonstone Crystal, here is your message. So, we are going to be looking at who you are and what is your life story. So, first of all, we are going to be looking at your personality, the major influences that come out from your personality. Second, we are going to be looking at what your career story is for this life. And third, we are going to be looking at what is your relationship story. How do your relationships look like in your life? And also towards the end of the reading, we will also be going to looking at a guardian angel for you. Yeah, so who is your guardian angel and what is their message for you to help you fulfill this life's purpose? Yeah, so whatever situation that you find yourself in, what is the main message, what is the meaning that you need to take from it, and who is the archangel that will help you through all of your life's ups and downs? We're going to be taking a look at that towards the end of the reading. So yes, let's get started. Now, first, with regard to your personality, who are you, pile number two? Who are you, pile number two? What do you look like? What do your energies look like? All right, I'm seeing this again. Okay, let's see. I see this one. Okay, amazing. I would say from the looks of it, you seem like a very grounded person. Yeah, why do I say grounded? Because you see the 10 of cups over here. Ultimately, you aim for that fulfillment, that retirement kind of fulfillment, that eventual fulfillment in all aspects of your life. And you have the page of swords card here. So page energy is really uh, really energetic, I would say, really enthusiastic. And also with the swords energy, it's like you are always wanting to learn new things, you want to learn new skills. And you see also with the oracle card here with adjacent possibilities, right? You don't keep your doors shut. That is what I'm seeing here. You keep your heart and your mind open to exploring different possibilities, and you really analyze everything very, very carefully before taking a decision. Yeah, and sometimes this analysis may sometimes, not always, but it can reduce your self-confidence, because it's like, that thing, analysis paralysis. When you get so much caught up in the details of a situation, or the way you want to function in a situation or make a decision, you're not able to move forward. So that's what happens sometimes. But eventually what happens is, you are really really clear about your future and the vision that you have, and you do your best to fulfill that vision. What is that vision? You want a good family, you want a good house, you want a good bank balance, whatever that is, everything, material success, material stability, security and prosperity. And also with emotional fulfillment, I am seeing this also. You have a very good connection with the people around you, and you want them to be a part of your future life, right? It's like definitely showing a very good family that you are envisioning for yourself. And that is what your personality also is reflecting, that whatever you may be doing today at this moment, that is your ultimate goal, to achieve that place of 10 of cups. Okay, and you're striving really hard on a daily basis, and you are a very open-minded person also, and look at things with a very open mind and heart, and take a decision that is in the best interest of everyone. Yeah, so that is what looks like with regard to your personality. Now let's see what's your career story. What does your career look like? Pile number 2. Okay, we have 3 of Pentacles, where not a doubt there. The Emperor in reverse. You have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so 3 of Pentacles, definitely you are a very hardworking person. Okay, always looking to upskill yourself, and you're really very dedicated. Once you just pick a field or pick up something that you want to work on, you're really very very dedicated to it. Yeah, and you strive really hard to achieve perfection in that. And 3 of Pentacles, traditionally also, let me just read the meanings for that. It's like you are a team worker even. Yeah, so you like helping people, you like taking help of other people with regard to your work. And when, because we're talking about the career, it looks like you are very well respected, you have a lot of skills, and you work really well in a team also. Yeah, but with the Emperor in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, what I'm seeing here is sometimes you just have to be patient with regard to how things manifest with regard to your career. All right, now what I mean by that is like, what happens is, since you are such a hard worker, you may sometimes feel trapped due to time. All right, and that means that you want something to really manifest very quickly, you want something to really show results very quickly, and you get anxious when it takes a lot of time. All right, now whether that may be a business or that may be a new project, whatever it is, you know that you have put in all the hard work, you are really skilled at it, and you have executed it very well. But once you put in your efforts, you kind of go into this anxious waiting game, and then you keep doubting yourself, did I do the right thing or not? When will this really like manifest? When will this I see the results? Is it all really worth it? You keep having those questions in your mind then. All right, but I would say that pile number 2, do not really place a lot of importance on those anxious thoughts. What I'm seeing here is you're a really really solid, grounded, skilled, talented person. So whatever career you have chosen or you are in, your career story looks like you're going to achieve a lot of recognition for it, and you are going to be very reputable in that profession, as long as you overcome these feelings of nervousness and anxiety and self-doubt. Yeah, that is what you need to really tackle. Now I'm not going to into a lot of details on what kind of career exactly are you destined for. So for that, you can just check out this other reading that I have on my channel, which is what is your true life purpose or career path. That's a detailed reading on what should be a career path, but here I'm just telling you about the story. What kind of a story does your career tell? Yeah, the story it says is, You are an amazing worker. You really work really well with other people, and you manifest things in the long run, yeah, that are going to be strong and steady, right? You just don't want to achieve that instant rush or instant boost. Sometimes, I mean, like, everybody feels kind of impatient, but like, for you, those thoughts really dominate you sometimes, and they may affect your self-confidence also. So just that you need to be careful of. Okay, now with regard to your relationships, what does your relationship story look like? Pile number 2, you have the Two of Wands. Let's see this one, Queen of Cups. All right, and Judgment. Okay. Oof. All right. So here, what I'm seeing with respect to your relationship story is a little bit heavy and intense. Let me just make sense of it. So basically, what's happening is your relationships are going to be really karmic for a while. I would say the story that they are going to be telling. With regard to your life's relationships is that, oh, they keep going back to these same kind of people, and the Queen of Cups reverse definitely is showing that you are really not in a place of self confidence. Also, you're not valuing your self-worth when you enter into these kind of relationships, right? And but at the same time, with the Judgment reverse card, I feel I look at this card as a very karmic card. So whenever it comes up in a reading, the situations, the relationships for you particularly in this reading are going to be very, very karmic. All right, and they're meant to be they're meant to be happening. You're meant to be experiencing them, even though they may not completely satisfy you, or even though they may not be completely what you deserve, right? I'm not even saying like this is what you deserve. This is not what you deserve, but sometimes they need to be there so that you can just release all of the karma and all of the energy, right, that you're meant to release and get over in this particular lifetime. So that is the kind of relationship story. Also, let's look at the Two of Wands here. Now the Two of Wands is kind of like the place where you can make that shift, yeah, where you can make that change. Now once you feel like you have in a way experienced this relationship completely, and you feel like you have been really honest and giving and very true with regard to this relationship, and even after that you feel like it's not working, it's not helping, or it's not really good for your self-respect, then you need to make a choice to move on. Okay, but that choice you're not able to make. Sometimes I feel that because you are kind of really a little bit scared of taking that step to move away from it or to break free from it, and that also could be one of the reason why you feel that you're experiencing these same type of relationships. So what I would suggest here, I mean, like, it's not a professional guidance or anything, but just from looking at these cards, what I'm seeing is follow your heart. You should definitely listen and follow your heart. And even though sometimes like, you feel like, okay, this is not completely the right relationship for me or not the right person for me, give it your best shot. Give it your best shot, and you will know when it is time to leave. Yeah, and when it's time, you have to leave. To be bold, be strong. We'll also be going to looking at the archangel that can help you, and then just move on from it. So this is how I would describe your relationship story as pile number 2. Now let's take a look at who your archangel is, so that you can call up to them for help whenever you need them. Okay, so let's see what is your archangel and what message are they giving. Okay, Two of Gabriel. See, this is really fantastic. Now you can call out to Archangel Gabriel. Why I'm saying it is fantastic is the Two of Gabriel is like the traditional Two of Cups in the traditional tarot. Now once this is specifically coming out for your relationship, I would say, but at the same time you can use this guidance for the other areas of your life also. So it is Archangel Gabriel is telling you, make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. Okay, so yeah, and don't forget your vision. This was your vision with the 10 of cups. So you need to be a little bit bold and ambitious, and take the help of Archangel Gabriel if you feel like, and then believe that you are capable of fulfilling or reaching your vision and sharing it with the right people, right? So that is what I would say is the underlying message across whatever people you deal with or whatever situations you experience. Do not forget your vision and be bold and ambitious. Amazing encouragement, I would say. And keep going on your path. Pile number 2, it's a really fulfilling path, I would say, that because once you've reached this, I mean, there's nothing like the 10 of cups. You see, the 10 of cups energy is like the highest form of expression. I even like consider it like because it comes out the 9 of cups. 9 of cups is the wish giving card. Make a wish, yeah, and then you will see yourself living the life of your dreams. So definitely keep that in mind and keep going forward. Like I said, I wish you all the very best. Amazing reading. So if you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like sharing your thoughts on it, do comment below. And also, if you're new, also subscribe to my channel so that you can stay connected for more pick a card readings. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and bye bye. Hello, panel number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you've chosen this card or this crystal and you have jumped ahead to this timestamp, here is your reading then. So we're going to be looking at who you are and what is your life story, right? So let's begin to understand what are the different things we're going to be looking at specifically. First of all, we look at your personality, who you are, what are your highest dreams, goals, desires, and next we're going to be looking at your career story. What kind of career story is your life telling? And we are going to be looking at your relationship story. And then finally, we will take specific guidance from your archangel. So who is your guardian angel and what message do they have to give to you? Pile number 3. So please stick around and let's go right into it. So who are you? What is your personality? Let's take a look. 4 of cups. Okay. 2 of cups. And then I don't feel this one. Okay, 8 of pentacles. All right, so what's looking like here? So with the 4 of cups and the 2 of cups specifically, what I feel like, you are a perfectionist, right? Now the thing is, you, and also with the 8 of pentacles, like, come on, you are always working hard on something. You always want to be the best at something, and nothing less than perfect. 2 of cups is just like absolute compatibility, absolute perfection, yeah, absolute harmony. Everything that you do or you believe in, you feel like it should be just so harmonious. And with the 4 of cups, you see here with this particular card and this description of this deck here, 4 of cups traditionally also seems like you're not really satisfied with things on a general level, because yeah, I mean, there's always something that can be fixed, that can be improved, and that is what you keep looking for all the time. Yeah, and I feel like there is a little bit of obsession with getting things perfect, with getting things right, and just making it absolutely harmonious, like I said, and also the most compatible way to do things, right? So that is what I'm feeling like your personality is. I mean, it's it's not a bad personality. I mean, I would never say that, but what's looking like here is that yeah, you are a perfectionist, and that sometimes can be annoying to people around you. Yeah, but take pride in it. It's like perfectionists definitely are needed in this world, and they have their own importance and part to play in this universe. But yes, do not let it get to a point of where it is harming you yourself, right? But there's no harm in being a perfectionist. Right, all right. So now let's take a look at your career story then. What is your career story? Pile number 3. Eight of Swords reversed. All right. Oh my God. 10 of Swords reversed. And then Three of Cups reversed. Lot of dissatisfaction is what I'm seeing with regard to your career story. The story that your career is saying is that you are never satisfied with it, and it's also like it keeps you bounded, it keeps you trapped. You feel like, oh my God, I'm so stuck in this situation, and it really drains you physically, emotionally, mentally. The people in your work environment or on your career path are not really helpful. They are so hostile, even maybe. Oh my God, I see really difficult energy with regard to your career here. And the story looks like it is a little bit it's really dark and draining, I would say. I mean, but yeah, let's take a look at what you can do to improve it. I'm not really happy leaving it here because this is not the kind of energy, this is not the kind of story that you want to keep telling for the rest of your life. Pile number 3. So let's see, what can you do? All right, so I have, okay, Emperor card and the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so I feel like you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. All right, and really value the effort that you are putting in, like the value that you offer to your company or to your job or whatever it is. I feel like you're missing that out, you're missing recognizing that in your own self, and you're not valuing yourself completely for that. So you need to start doing that first of all right? Now once you do that, what your career story looks like, what does your career story look like? Let's see. Okay, the Fool in reverse. All right, so I would say here, your story can definitely change, your story will change with the Fool in reverse. Also, what I would say is, you are the one who needs to take that step, you needs to take that leap of faith. First of all, start believing in yourself and your self-confidence. Now that's like one of the downside of being a perfectionist. You never really truly believe you're good at anything, right? Because you're always striving for perfection. You feel like, oh okay, I'm not perfect, okay, I'm not worth it, I don't deserve this. All of those things can definitely keep you and your energies in a very negative place, yeah. And you need to change that, and once you change that, your life story will change. It's going to be a really big change, I would say. With the Fool in reverse card, once you take that step, pile number 3, once you change, bring in that shift in your perception and in your way of looking at yourself and at things, and in your career, at things in your career, is going to be like a 180-degree shift. Is the story is going to just turn around 180 degrees, and you will see the opposite of everything that you are experiencing, whereby you will feel absolutely fulfilled. Yeah, you will feel absolutely fulfilled and productive, because you people can really go after that. You want to be really worthwhile, you want to be contributing. All of those things you will experience in your career, but you need to make this shift. And once you do that shift, definitely, wow, it's amazing. Like, now for this reading, I would say what's unique here is, tarot also gives us the path ahead. We don't have to like accept our story as written in stone, right? There is a scope, there is, if you may call, a loophole in the universe or in our destiny. But again, the tarot knows even that loophole, yeah, and it guides you to that point and gives you that guidance where you can start to explore different ways of doing things and change your life altogether. So that I would say is your Career story, pile number 3. Let's take a look at what is your relationship story. Devil. All right. Then what else in your relationship story? Six of Wands. Okay. And then I see, okay, Death card. All right. So here also I feel like you feel kind of bound to it. Again, I feel like the underlying reason for everything comes from, you analyzing and trying to make everything perfect. Yeah, trying to make everything 100% harmonious and synergetic. That's not the that doesn't happen, like that doesn't happen 99% of the scenarios. Our life can never be 100% perfect, okay? But there is some kind of obsession I'm seeing with that energy, that you are not really finding fulfillment with regard to your personal relationships also. Yeah, and I feel like, again, you feel like really chained to it, you feel bonded to it. And with the Six of Wands reversed, I feel like you're not appreciated also in the relationship, and it's kind of really destroying your self-confidence or your self-worth now. And the Death card is signaling it is time for a major change. Pile number 3, I go back to it again. This reading is not about what your life story will be, but what your life story can be if you make these changes, right? Now also let's look at the Door to Romance oracle card that we have picked out here. The Door to Romance, you need to first start loving and believing in your own self. Yeah, that is the first step on your journey. That is truly essential for your self-image, self-worth, and self-recognition. You need to first start accepting yourself for who you are, because you are a really amazing person. You see, who are you in this personality segment here? We saw that you're someone who is already always working hard to make things better. Yeah, but you also need to accept what are the good things first of all. Yeah, so do not ignore or do not dismiss the beauty or the blessings that already exist. You need to start embracing them, accepting them, loving them, romancing them. Yeah, and then once your internal energy shifts, you will attract different stories, also different energies with regard to your career path and your relationship story. Yeah, I hope that makes sense, because I would say, if you want, take your time, work on yourself for a few months, and then you can come back to this reading and see if you pick out another pile, because this pile for you, pile number 3, is just a guidance message. I would say there is nothing set in stone here of what your story is going to be like, but I would just say it is an encouragement, it is an intervention from the tarot, perhaps, to help you see the true light in your life. Okay, now let's also take a look at who your guardian angel is. Who is your guardian angel? They can help you on your journey. Yeah, because angels are all around us, and if we can just tap into their energies and their guidance, we don't have to ever feel alone. Okay, again I see Two of Gabriel, and I see Two of Cups, Two of Gabriel. I wouldn't say it's a coincidence, because this energy of Two of Cups energy, like I said, compatibility, harmony, synergy, friendship, okay, absolute balance, give and take, everything is very important for your life, right? And you can call out Archangel Archangel Gabriel will be your guiding light on your journey, and she is telling you to make bold and ambitious choices. Yeah, you don't have to feel trapped in the Eight of Swords energy over here, or the Ten of Swords energy that we saw, right? It's time to make a change, and even a radical change with this Death card. Make progress and connect with people who share your vision. Yeah, so because connect people also can mean just like your career, the career that you choose. It should be something that rewards you, physically, mentally, emotionally. And people there should value you. Yeah, you should have like-minded people around you, and surround yourself with people who really uplift you rather than drain you. That also is a suggestion coming from Archangel Gabriel over here. And whenever you feel stuck, whenever you feel like, oh my god, this is not something I can deal with, or I can't handle this, you can try and call out to Archangel Gabriel, and she will definitely show you the way forward. Pile number 3, like I said, take it as an encouragement, take it as a motivation, take it as something that will help you on your path and to rewrite your story, in fact. All right, so thank you so much for watching this video and for giving me the opportunity to read your cards. If you resonated with it, or if you feel like there is something else that you want to share with regard to your pile, do leave it in the comments. And also consider subscribing to my channel if you're new here for more regular pick a card readings. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.